one of the beauties of Salesforce. It's really you buy what you need, and it's based on an OpEx monthly subscription fee, and that's been such a huge benefit for our customers that even from the standpoint of maybe a downturn in their individual environment, now with the additional areas they can use us, they repurpose the license and say, hey, let's use this in service, or let's use it in the marketing side. So we're really finding that customers love our product, and they're repurposing the licenses even amidst maybe a downturn in some sales, kind of, employees in that regard. The OpEx really helps in our new, kind of business acquisition. But the key, I think, is that if you look at time to value is where we really are unique. BMC, high-tech company, just selected us in January. Started the implementation in February, and 90 days later rolled out to 1,500 users. I mean, that is unheard of in an enterprise software environment, that you could actually take and integrate our product with their Oracle backend, and in 90 days roll out to 1,500 users for their phase 1 rollout. And the reviews are just stellar. And why is that important? Because as you talk to a CFO today or a CIO, and they're looking at what? Return on investment. And in this economy, return on investment not only is paramount, but a return on investment now. So if we're talking about a CapEx type of product, which has credit issues, and then you talk about something that's going to deliver value in 18 to 24 months, in this economic environment, those are non-starters. Whereas we can actually show that we're going to make an impact this year, either increase revenue or reduce costs this year. And so we're finding that a lot of IT organizations are looking at their application, kind of portfolio, and looking at ways to consolidate, looking at ways to normalize that in order to reduce costs. And we're just an outstanding, platform to look at, because we talked about the Sales Cloud and the Service Cloud, but we have a whole platform underneath that. That is really stellar. I mean, Dell, for example, has extended us into the platform area and are now rolling out applications that they build in 30 to 60 days. Non-disclosure agreement, with workflow and large employee access. And we talk about in ISVs, but personally, I think the big reward's going to come for IT departments that look at, we're using Salesforce for sales, for service, but look at these 100 or 200 applications that our business users want that I would like to build quickly and easily, but the cost of maintaining those are usually what keeps them from doing that, right? Because you have to look at, oh my God, once I build something, I have to support it forever. In our environment, the supporting of that is really not an issue any longer. So really our intention is to continue to grow the company. We think we have a $10 billion opportunity as a company. So we'll continue to execute towards that. We think we have all the ingredients we need in order to do that, but we are a public company, and as a public company you abdicate control over kind of who owns you, and that's just the nature of kind of the business. But I think more important is, we're financially very viable, and I think we will continue to excel. So it'll be very expensive for someone to acquire us, and we'll, if you look at our cash flow, look at our cash in the bank, we are extremely viable as a company. Second, I think more important is as well, where's the industry going? And so there's many software companies out there, that some that have gone, some that are still here, but when you have a particular computing paradigm, whether a individual supplier is there or not, it's more important, is that particular paradigm one that's going to survive? Meaning object-oriented databases, right, are really not prevalent because it's still a relational database world. We think the computing model is going to SaaS. So whether it's Salesforce or not, more important is just the real momentum when you look at Google and Amazon and Salesforce, and now with Microsoft. It's just undeniable that computing paradigm is going to win, and we feel we're going to be a part of it. But even if we aren't, your investment to some extent is going to be secure, because there will be other alternatives out there, and that, I think, is the key thing that is within your control, because it is the movement, it is the momentum of software as a service.